Question: how do you combat climate change? Well, according to the Vice President of the United States of America, this is how you fight climate change. Listen.
When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
Was that really a gaffe? Was that really a mistake, as the news media is trying to convince us to believe? This was not the first time. The Bible tells us in Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Their agenda is to depopulate the earth indeed. God has caused her to let the cat out of the bag. So no, it was not a mistake, because they said from Real Clear Market, July 12, 2023, fear that lockdown strategies will be used to do what? To fight CO2. What is that? Carbon dioxide that we exhale, we human beings exhale into the atmosphere. Authoritarians watch and learn from the shamdemic lockdowns and are apparently ready to use that knowledge to stop a climate emergency. To stop what? A climate emergency. So what's the agenda? It is to stop us from breathing. What does that mean? It is to depopulate the earth. It is to kill us. As this next article says, an infinite number of days to do what? To flatten the carbon dioxide curve. So who do they want to flatten? Which curve is that? That is us exhaling carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So she did not make a mistake, as the news media outlets are trying to convince us. She once again let the cat out of the bag, because God has a way to cause them to fall into confusion. God has a way to cause them to tell you exactly what their evil plan, what their evil agenda is. Now, listen to this voice of reason that tell us what they are planning to do. Listen to this rock crying out.
I'm really imploring the people and all the peoples around the world, for God's sake, stop giving your democratically elected governments the benefit of the doubt. They are not deserving of that. They are not. Stop rationalizing whatever your government is doing. Stop rationalizing and come up with some good intentions. They have no good intentions. Never. As I said before, in the entire history of mankind, there has never been a political elite concerned about the well-being of regular people. And it isn't any different now. Why should it? Stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Because I can tell you, you cannot comply your way out of a tyranny. It is impossible. Trying to do so, you will only feed a gigantic alligator in the hopes of being eaten last. But guess what? Your turn will come, and then you will be the one swallowed up. I also have to ask the people, end your silence. Speak up. For God's sake, stop complying. Start rebelling. They're out to get you if you do not resist. I would also urge you to stop voting for those who inflict this psychological abuse on you, who mock you for their own good. In order to deal with this unfree world, to defy this unfree world, I have decided to become so absolutely free that my very existence is an act of rebellion. And that's what we all need to do.
This is the spirit of Protestantism. And the Bible tells us in Luke 19, verse 40, and he answered and said unto them, I tell you that if these should hold their peace, the stones would immediately cry out. The stones are crying out, letting us know the agenda of the evil one. We are indeed in the last days. Wake up, brothers and sisters, wake up. Jesus is even at the door, because the devil knows that he has but a short time.